end this pod this way. I wanted to end with talking team, because the Raptors are the essence of what team is all about. The essence of not having a superstar, but having a bunch of good players getting together, arm in arm, holding each other, lifting each other up, being all about that. And that's what team is all about. So let's talk team. Some of the best parts of team that we like to highlight in sports, that we want to coach to some of our kids in the Urban Hope program. A team, there's got to be integrity in team. There's got to be humility in team, right? There's got to be professionalism in team and toughness as a team. Work ethic. You know, it has to be all high level, all about the name on the front of the jersey, not about the name on the back. And that's what the embodiment of the Raptors are. That's what I love them so much, even without having a superstar. That's what makes them so fun to watch. And Nick Nurse has done a great job that way. He's kind of developed that culture as well. You know, a lot of our world and our culture, they don't value some of the things that the Bible even values of what team is all about. The Bible values discipline, you know, discipline, authority, perseverance, teamwork. I feel like in our society today, in our professional sports today, you know what's highlighted? It's all about self, you know, how much money I can make, how much glory and fame I can create for myself, how many Insta followers I can get, how many brands that I can sponsor, how much bread I can make. All right, that's what it's all about. It's all about self glorification. And what I love, what the Bible values about team is this: it's discipline. Paul tells in the Bible it's a city of Corinth, to run as to win. Everyone who competes in the games exercises self-control in all things. That's 1 Corinthians chapter 9. And Paul uses the self-control of Olympians as an example of how we are to live our faith. Live out faith. And athletes make sacrifices for the good of their sport. And then let's look at another attribute, is authority. Sports instill in us like respect and respect for those in authority. And an athlete must have the confidence that his coach's decisions are right for the coach. And the coach sees the big picture and understands all the moving parts. And that's what one thing our coach is going to do is Coach Joel. He's going to coach these kids to have that respect for authority outside of the basketball court as well. When they're on the street, when they're in their communities and living in their broken homes, and when they have encounters, that they have a respect for authority, that they don't end up in jail, that they don't end up quitting school. You know, that's one of our passions for that. Another highlight of what the Bible values as teamwork is perseverance. You know, statistics show that kids who are involved in sports while in high school, they're actually more likely to experience academic success and graduate from high school. That's from family.com. That's an article from families.com. And just as these athletes persevere in order to win, you know, the faith perspective we talk about of perseverance it's all about in faith. And we get back up, we set goals, we keep a positive attitude so that we can one day join in and fighting that good fight. And then there's teamwork. I love teamwork as well. The hospital at the University of Missouri says that this fighting for a common goal with a host of other players, coaches, managers, and community members teaches you how to build a collective team synergy and effectively communicate the best way to solve problems en route to a victory. You know, I really like that. I really like that's the version of team that we want to share, we want to promote, and we want to see in different players step up and do that. I just got a book from Jonathan Isaac, player for the Orlando Magic. He talks about standing up, and because he was one of the few guys who were in the bubble before he tore his ACL who stood up for what he believes in. And he literally had to stand up because he wasn't going to kneel for the anthem. I thought that was really cool, really passionate about him. And to see people actually rally around him that you don't see in the media, they don't share that because it doesn't fit what they say, but it fits what he believes in, it fits what he stood up for. So that's just a tiny example of what, you know, real teammates do and what being a good teammate's all about. You see it in the college basketball game. It's all about team. The team on the front of your jersey working together and using these attributes, using these beliefs as who you are as you develop, who you are as how you share it with other people, and that's how you create strong men and women. And that's what we need. We need strong men and women to stand up for what they believe in, stand up for what is right. And what media has to say, it's a lot different than a lot of things that what we believe in and what we stand up for. And we can't be scared of that no more. And that's what the Sports Reverends is all about. And that's what we encourage you to do. We encourage you to write your own headlines. So if you enjoyed our show today, make sure you take a like and a subscribe, hit a follow button, all those kinds of things. Follow us on socials. We'll post kind of a bunch of random sports content and other encouraging stories. We love to connect with you and debate with you, and you can tell us where we're wrong and where we're right and all those good things. All right. Know that I'm not a Leafs homer. I am a little bit of a Raptors homer, as you can see, but I'm a realist at the same time. So you can come debate with us. Coach and myself and Drew Martin will be back next week, Monday. So come check that out, and we will see you all again soon.